Aetheria. Aetherium sigils are now a new option for equipping your character. When you log into the game, however, you might wonder where the heck this new feature is. One might ask, why doesn't my character have the equipment slots like in these teaser screenshots? To answer this question, you must complete a certain quest in order to unlock the ability to use and craft Aetherium. To point you in the right direction, the NPC for this quest is in Zarabaidon. As you progress through the game, you will have access to up to 3 Aetherium equipment slots, those being blue, yellow, and red. While there is no difference between the colors, each consecutive Aetherium equipped has a level restriction that must be met before it can be used. As you gain levels, you may eventually equip more than one Aetherium at a time. Coalesced Aetherium has been added to the loot profile, so you can find them on creatures whom are around level 95 or greater. Initially, you won't know exactly what sigil the Aetherium has until you apply a specifically prepared mana stone to them. Each Aetherium has in common the following qualities. First, all Aetherium initially has no effect on your character and start at level 0. As you gain experience, your equipped Aetherium will eventually increase in power to the point to where it can be used. Each Aetherium has a maximum level, which is typically from 1 to 3. The numeric icon shown here shows the maximum level of the Aetherium at a glance. Unsurprisingly, finding an Aetherium with a maximum level of 1 will be far more common than those that can reach higher levels. Secondly, each Aetherium is currently part of one of 5 sets. Each set has its own unique effect, which is either offensively or defensively based. For example, equipping this level 2 Aetherium consisting of the Growth set will make all healing effects, including the spells cast by you or others, healing items and so forth, more powerful. By equipping multiple Aetherium that are part of the same set, their combined levels are taken into effect. While Aetherium levels do combine, stacking too many levels of a single set type will grant you diminished returns to the power of your effects. To elaborate on this, suppose you have 3 sigils of growth, all level 3. Your effective sigil level will only be 7 in this case, not 9. Keep this in mind because some players may want to get the maximum benefit from the amount of levels that their Aetherium contain, instead of inefficiently focusing on a single set type. Third, all Aetherium come with a Cast on Strike property that currently consists of one of 5 effects. Again, which is either defensively or offensively geared. The higher level your Aetherium is, the greater your chances are to trigger what is called a surge. With 3 Aetherium equipped, any one of the Cast on Strike properties that they contain can activate. However, there are a few stipulations about this property. Any kind of attack, regardless of the type, is considered one chance to trigger a surge. The activation is based on the player's action, not the targets that they hit. So, for example, mages casting a volley spell won't surge any more often than if they casted a bolt spell. This fact can become a strategy, however, as you may decide to use fast casting spells and quick, low-power attacks to increase the chances of triggering a surge. This also brings into question of whether you wish to have all of your Aetherium contain the same type of surge effect. The surge effects do not overlap. So if you happen to activate it multiple times consecutively, you will not benefit as much from it. Much like the concept of Aetherium levels, you must decide whether you wish to use the overlapping surge effects for a desired specific function, or to diversify in favor of having the chance to activate multiple surges at once. Aetherium really gives you a lot to think about as far as equipment-based strategy goes. They can not only enhance your character's abilities, but can turn the tide of battle in your favor. The amount of diversity in the strategy of Asheron's Call has benefited greatly from this worthy addition. Oh, and one more thing before I close this video. In all levels of the Aetherium quest, you will be faced against masonry golems. These constructs are extremely difficult to kill, and at level 75, you have absolutely no chance of defeating them. Even higher level players can struggle to fight back against them. So here's a quick tip. Don't bother fighting them. They're not exactly the most intelligent of creatures, so you should be able to easily lure them into the various pits that are near each room. This way, the thing won't get its clobbering time on you.